Hello everyone, this is Brendan's Movie Collector here, and now I am going to do another bad news video that I'm going to go ahead and do for tonight for you guys, in which this time around, for this bad news video for tonight, this is going to be a bad news video for May 23rd, 2024. Now, since I have already done the long opening and closing to this one VHS tape that I just done already on my OBS studio using my HDMI capture card on my laptop, that is, it is time for me to do a bad news video for 2024 of the bad news video that I done on my main Brendan's Movie Collector channel from October of last year, 2023. So as of for tonight, for May 23rd, 2024, I am going to do a 2024 edition of the bad news video where I'm going to be discussing and talking about more of my old copy of the 1997 Disney release VHS of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock, that is. So why not for me to go ahead and do a 2024 edition of the bad news video for my 1997 Disney release VHS version of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock, that is. So why not for me to go ahead and do this bad news video for 2024 as of for May 23rd of 2024, that is. So why not for me to go ahead and do this bad news video anyway. And by the way, I just got a comment from my long opening to my 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock, which I already just uploaded recently on my main channel, which I've done the long opening and closing to that tape using OBS Studio, my HDMI video capture card on my HP laptop, that is, which I already just got that done already. So as of I finished the long opening and closing video to my 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock, now I'm going to do a bad news video on that tape again, but this time for 2024 edition, that is. For tonight, for May 23rd, 2024. And guys, I have some more bad news about that tape of my copy of the 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock, that is. Since someone just requested me to do a bad news video on that tape again, which I'm finally just going to go ahead and do that bad news video again, but this time for 2024 edition on that tape again. So yeah. So anyways, you guys, like I said, this is going to be a bad news video for tonight for May 23rd, 2024. As of for tonight, that is, which I'm going to be explaining about the bad news about my 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock, that is. So anyways, you guys, let's go ahead and get started. So let's go ahead and get the show on the road, and let's begin the bad news video on that tape again, but this time for 2024, that is, which I am about to go ahead and do right now, everyone out there. So anyways, here we go now, guys, and let's get started. Here goes nothing, you guys. I'm going to go ahead and show you the tape real quick, and then I'll explain what the bad news is about that tape, you guys. So let me just go ahead and show you the tape real fast first before we explain about what the bad news is about that tape, you guys. So anyways, here we go now, guys, and let me show you the tape right now. So here we go, guys, and here we go. Here we go now, guys. Unfortunately, there is no print date on this tape, though, by the way, so yeah. And yes, I just recently did the long opening and closing to this tape already, and it's already been posted on my channel. Since I just done it recently as my planning here for tonight for you guys, which I've done it on OBS Studio on my laptop using my HDMI capture card on my laptop using OBS Studio to do that. Already for so that is. So anyways, you guys, here's the bad news about my old copy of my 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock coming finally. So, yeah. So what's the bad news about that tape, you guys, is because I have had that tape for an extremely long time, since 2012, which I had my copy of that tape, which I had this copy of this tape, which is my old original first copy of the 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock, which is released by Disney, though. I have had that tape for an extremely long time, since 2012. Which I've had that tape for about 12 years now, since I've had it in my collection for an extremely long time, since back then. And I still have it with me as of for today, though. For right now, that is, until I get a new replacement copy of this tape, because it's time for me to get a new replacement copy of this tape, since my original old copy of this is pretty much starting to wear out. And I'll tell you guys what's the bad news about that tape, you guys, is because this tape is starting to wear out completely throughout the whole tape, because it's pretty much been used a lot, and it's been played over and over and over again so many countless times. And there's something jumpy on the tape, though, where jumpy that's in the tape, though, while the tape is playing and everything throughout the whole thing. Like, there is something like jumpy in it, like there's like something with the picture, like it's like shaking or something like that. And that's what's causing the technical problem with this tape, that it's been something, there's something jumpy in it. Which, I don't know what that jumpy thing is, or whatever that is, or what you call it, but I just noticed it recently when I was in the middle of doing the long opening and closing to this tape already, which I've done it just earlier, and it's already been posted on my channel already, so yeah. So now, I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof right now on what the technical problem is to this tape and what's wrong with this tape right now. So, now, I have already done a bad news video on this tape already from last year, which I believe I did on October 20th of last year, 2023, as I just searched it up on my channel, my main channel, that is, where I've already done the bad news and show you what's wrong with that tape from last year, back in October, that is. But now, I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof right now. I'm going to show what's wrong with this tape again, but this time for the year 2024, and I'm going to show you what's wrong with this tape again, and show you what the problem is to this tape again, just for the heck of it, and just for fun, just for 2024, that is. So I just want to let y'all know and give you a heads up on that before we go ahead and show you what's wrong with this tape, though. So, yeah. So, I'm about to go ahead and put this tape into my Mitsubishi VCR, and I'm going to show you what's wrong with this tape. On what's the problem with this tape. On why this tape is wearing out, and why there's something jumpy in this tape there. So I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof right now. And before I put this tape into my Mitsubishi VCR, I am going to go ahead and leave my TV muted for this bad news video, just for the sake of it, that is. And so that way I can talk with you guys while recording this bad news video at it and stuff like that. So yeah. You guys are not going to believe what's wrong with this tape and what the problem is to this tape. This technical problem to this tape, that is, on why this tape is wearing out, and it's pretty much, there's something jumpy on this tape there. And I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof on what I mean here. So even though I'm kind of speechless about what the problem is to this tape a little bit, but I'm about to go ahead and just put this tape into my VCR, and I'm about to go ahead and show you for proof right now. So anyways, you guys, here goes nothing, you guys. You guys are not going to believe this. So anyways, you guys, prepare on what's wrong with this tape about my copy of my 1997 VHS Disney version release of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rocks. So anyways, without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. And I'm going to show you for proof on what I'm talking about. So anyways, here we go, guys, and let's get started. So anyways, I'm about to go ahead and push play right now. So I'm going to go ahead and count to 3. 1, 2, 3. Action. So be prepared on what's wrong with this, on what's wrong with my copy of this tape right here. So here we go now, guys. I'm going to go ahead and count to 3 and action, and I'm about to show you what's wrong with this, my copy of this tape right there, what's wrong with it. So it's all the way rewound all the way to the beginning. So I'm going to go ahead and push play after I just make a countdown to 3. So I'm going to go ahead and make the countdown right now before I go ahead and push the play button on my Mitsubishi VCR. So anyways, 1, 2, 3, action. Yeah, look at that, you guys. It starts all the way at the very beginning, where the technical problem to this tape starts at. And as you can tell, the picture quality on this tape is not a very good sign, and it's not in the best of condition anymore. Pretty much for that reason there. See, this is what I'm talking about, you guys. This tape is pretty much starting to wear out, and it's pretty much this tape is not in the best of condition anymore because of how much this tape has been used a lot, pretty much for that reason there. The black screen right before the green FBI warning screens is pretty much starting to get worse. It's when I put this tape into the VCR, to my Mitsubishi VCR player, that is, where there's something wrong with this tape on it. So I'm about to go ahead and rewind this tape all the way back to the beginning, and I'm going to show you one last time about what the problem is on why this tape is wearing out, starting with that black screen at the beginning. So let me go ahead and push rewind real quick. And it'll play automatically once it's done. So I'm just going to go ahead and sit down on my bed here while this is rewinding. And it's kind of jumpy while it's rewinding too, a little bit too. Alright, here we go, one more time. And it's making like a weird noise that's coming from the reels on the tape there, or just causing it to make that weird noise into my Mitsubishi VCR. That is. Yeah, this tape is not in the best of condition, as you can see right there. Because it's pretty much just starting to wear out. Which is not a very good sign, as you can see right on my main Vizio TV screen on there. Now, I've already done a VHS explanation video on this tape already, which I did back on last Friday, May 17th, which I've already done that VHS explanation video up on my YouTube channel and on my Facebook page already. If you want to see it, go check it out. It's already been posted on both social media websites, that is. But right now, during this video, which I'm still recording it, this is a 2024 edition of the Bad News video about my 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock, that is. Which my copy of that tape is starting to, unfortunately, it's sadly wearing out. Because I've had that tape for about so many years, for about 12 years since 2012, excuse me. Since around back then. So that's probably one of the reasons why I've had that tape in my collection, for this copy of that tape, which I've had for so long, for many years, that is. Which this is not very good at all, you guys. Although this tape is not damaged, it's not like fuzzy, it's not like severely damaged or anything like that. It's just this tape, the whole entire tape is pretty much wearing out. It's starting to wear out, unfortunately, because it's been used a lot, and it's just been used too much throughout over the years since I've had this tape. My whole 12 years of my life, that is, since after 2012, when I got that tape from eBay. Back in 2012, a very long time ago, like many years ago. So that's my concern about my details about my old copy of this tape right there. So, yeah. Yeah, I just don't understand why this tape is starting to get worn out. It's pretty much, this is pretty much an old tape, pretty much. It's probably just been used a lot in the VCRs. My old previous VCRs that I've had like years ago back then, when I used this tape so many times back then. And back in 2012, when I first got that tape from eBay, I was like 17 years old at the time. Back then, when I first got that tape from eBay. Which, this copy right here is still my old first original copy, which I first got it back from eBay back in 2012. And pretty much this tape is no good anymore, you guys. It's pretty much just not, this tape is pretty much no good anymore. It's been used a lot too much, that is. Being played in the VCR many countless times, a lot throughout over the years since I've had that tape, pretty much. So I'm like, you know what, you guys, I really definitely need to get a new replacement copy of this tape and throw this old copy out, but I will throw away this old copy as soon as I can, right after I get a new replacement copy of this tape. That's what I'm thinking about for sure, that is. Because I'm going to have to wait until next month when I get another round of $40 of my limit budget for ordering more tapes from eBay since from now on. So whenever the next time I order tapes from eBay, This is definitely going to be a new replacement copy of this tape, which I'm about to order from eBay next time. Which I am definitely going to order a new copy of this tape from eBay next month when June starts at the beginning. At the beginning of June, when the next month starts, and when I get another round of $40 limit budget, I will definitely immediately order a new copy of this tape because I need to throw this tape out. Because I can't keep this copy much longer because this tape is no good anymore and it's pretty much useless now. This tape is pretty much ruined now and it's just no good anymore. Because I have no idea why this tape is pretty much no good anymore. It's been wearing out pretty much lately. And as you can see, the picture's like jumpy and it's like all shaky and everything too, as y'all can see there. We're just right during this part right there, as y'all can see very clearly that is. So yeah. So I'm about to go ahead and pretty much fast forward this tape to the end and just see what happens or something like that. I'm afraid, yeah, most likely this tape is going to keep on being shaky and jumpy. Like there's something jumpy that's on this tape. Like the picture itself, that is. It's like keep on shaking and it keeps on jumping like crazy there a little bit. It's just not playing right for some reason there. Well, it still plays, but it's just there's something jumpy on this tape that I'm kind of speechless to mention about what that jumpy thing is. Technical problem with this. So, yeah. So anyways, let me just go ahead and fast forward this tape to the end and just see what happens. So let me just go ahead and push stop real fast and let's push fast forward. We fast forward it to the end real quick. Alright, we'll play it about here and just play the rest of it while I'll show the closing to it. So it's right at the end of the tape right now, so I'm just going to go ahead and show you the entire closing to this tape in this bad news video just for the heck of it. Because I know this tape is going to get very jumpy again. Like, it's going to do the same thing. It's like doing this throughout the whole tape. Which, this isn't a good sign at all. Apparently, that is. Seems to be fine at first, and then it kind of like switches around. Like it'll be normal, and then it's just gonna be all jumpy for a little bit, and then it just kind of switches around. That's what I would probably say, even though I'm kind of speechless about this technical problem to this tape, though. I'm gonna go ahead and play the music video while my TV is still muted, so that way I can keep talking to you guys out there and to keep you guys entertained while I'm still recording this bad news video at it. Yeah, this is not good at all, you guys. It's not. It's like jumping. It's jumping right there. It's like jumping like insane, completely insane. Like it's all it does. It just like shakes. The picture just shakes it, and that's pretty much about it for that technical problem issue that is. Yeah, it's still not good at all, isn't it, guys? And by the way, the Schoolhouse Rock program does not get blocked on YouTube by showing the program itself. Content from Schoolhouse Rock, that is. Because it usually doesn't get blocked at all on YouTube, because it just doesn't get blocked at all, as I've known for sure that is. So that way I don't have to upload and post this bad news video on Google Photos or anything like that, since I'm show like part of the content of Schoolhouse Rock, that is. And as well as I'm showing the entire closing to it as well during this bad news video as well. So this entire Schoolhouse Rock TV series program does not get blocked at all on YouTube. It is safe to upload, and it's free to upload on YouTube, as I know for sure that is. So I'm glad it doesn't get blocked on YouTube at all, because I really like Schoolhouse Rock so much, in my opinion, that is. And to all Schoolhouse Rock fans out there too, whoever thinks Schoolhouse Rock is awesome, just like myself, it's really awesome. It's really awesome, in my opinion, and I grew up with it for many years, that is. And it's also really sad to all of the Schoolhouse Rock fans, whoever's watching this bad news video, about my old previous first copy of my 1997 VHS of Schoolhouse Rock America Rock is pretty damaged, I would say. For sure that is. So let me go ahead and rewind this tape back to the beginning, since it's already ended already. It finished. Alright, so now I just rewound this tape all the way back to the beginning, so now I'm going to go ahead and eject this tape now. So yeah, is this bad news? Is this tape bad news or what? That's what I would probably say for sure that is. So anyways, there is no print date on this tape, unfortunately, once again. And also, the clamshell case is in really bad condition as well, too. Like, I've shown it for proof in my VHS explanation video, where I've shown this tape in that video. So, I'm not going to bother showing the entire clamshell, like, on the sides or anything like that, because my phone is on my tripod, because I have to be careful with showing the clamshell in this video, since my phone is on my tripod for sure, that is. So I'm just going to go ahead and show the back and the front and everything again real fast. So yeah. And sorry about that, you guys, that my phone, the camera is losing focus a little bit there, because that's how sometimes my new iPhone 15 does that on the camera app for sure while I'm facing my TV there. So I do apologize about that inconvenience there, guys. So just please ignore that. about my cameras losing focus a couple of times there, just for like a minute or so, that is. So yeah. So anyways, you guys, that's going to be it for my bad news video for tonight for May 23rd, 2024, consisting about my 1997 Disney release VHS version of Schoolhouse Rock, America Rock, my old first copy of it. To be exact, for sure, that is. And by the way, before I end this bad news video and give out my outros at the end of this bad news video, I am gonna go ahead and order a new copy of this tape from eBay as soon as I can when June starts. And whenever I get my $40 limit budget for the month of June per month, which is June is around next month, in which the next time when I order tapes from eBay, I am definitely gonna order a new copy of this tape for sure. That is the next time I order tapes from eBay. This will be the next time when I order tapes from eBay. I will definitely order a new copy of this tape from eBay, and then once after I get a new copy of this tape from eBay pretty soon, I will get rid of my old copy and throw it out into the trash pretty soon, as soon as I can. But for right now, I'm still gonna keep my old worn out copy of this tape just for right now, until after I get a new replacement copy of this tape as soon as I can. So I just want to let y'all know and give you a heads up on that situation, conversation there, on what I'm gonna do with my old worn out condition copy of this tape. So yeah. So anyways, you guys, I'm going to go ahead and end this bad news video right now, since it's already about 33 minutes of recording this bad news video. So I guess hope y'all enjoyed this bad news video for tonight. And by the way, you guys, before I give out my outros and before I end this bad news video, this will definitely be my last video until I get back home next Wednesday, because by the way, you guys, I am going to be going out of town for a few days, starting tomorrow afternoon, or part of tomorrow, late tomorrow morning for sure, around either 10:30 or 11 a.m. Central Time Zone in my area, where I'm going to be going out of town for a few days until Wednesday, May 29th. And then that's when I'm going to be coming back home, which will be on Wednesday, May 29th. So I'm just going to let you guys know about that before I end this bad news video, that I'm going to be going out of town starting tomorrow until Wednesday, May 29th, for a few days for Memorial Day weekend, that is. So I just want to let y'all know and give you a heads up on that this will probably be my last video for right now until I get back home on Wednesday, May 29th, from Louisiana, to go over there for Memorial Day weekend for a few days for sure, that is. So yeah. So anyways, thank you guys for watching this bad news video, and I guess hope y'all enjoyed this, and thank you for watching this, and I'll see you guys later for the next video right after I get back home on next Wednesday from Louisiana for Memorial Day weekend. That I'm going to be going out of town for a few days for sure, that is. So see you guys later for the next video once I come back to entertain you guys on next Wednesday, May 29th for sure, that is. So I'll see you guys then, and I'll see you guys later pretty soon when I get back home on Wednesday. So y'all take care, everybody, and see you guys in a few days. So bye for now, everybody, and y'all take care, everybody. See you guys later for more videos once I come back home on Wednesday, May 29th, after I get back from going out of town for a few days. So see you guys then, and bye, everybody. See you guys later. Peace out, guys.